Ladies and gentlemen, David Beckham.
This world is like a mirror. Reflect on what you do, and if you face it smiling, it will smile right back at you. So do unto others as you would have them do, and your days will be many, many years much longer.
And with that, whatever you want to call it, you would be selling it short. A banner day, a red letter day,
That's right.
Cause for celebration. It is our great pleasure to bring inside the Fox Sports Radio locker room a man who's not only the most recognized sporting figure in the world,
on Earth,
but someone who earned that designation by the way he plays on the pitch. 6 premiership titles, a La Liga championship, 2 FA Cups, a Champions League title, his 109 caps, the most of all time for an English footballer. And over the next 12 months, he has an opportunity to put together a string that could include his first MLS Cup with the Galaxy, a Scudetto, a Champions League title with AC Milan, and what the heck, why not cap it all off with a 2010 World Cup for England? We would be grossly understating it if we said what he's accomplished in the last decade and a half is one of the most remarkable stories in all of sport. Please welcome, for the first time to the Petros and Money Show on Fox Sports Radio, the great David Beckham. David, what's happening?
Not much.
Well, thank you for coming in. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll start there. What about a string of 4 titles? The MLS Cup with the Galaxy, Scudetto, maybe a win the last day of the season over Juventus, the Champions League, World Cup. Do you think that far in advance, or are you just thinking about Sunday?
At the moment, I'm just thinking about Sunday. You know, we have a big game, against Chivas, so concentrating on that, and then think about, the future after that. But, it's always a roller coaster ride in my career or life, and it's going to be that for the next 6 to 8 months, and I'm looking forward to it.
What do you notice around the country about U.S. soccer and about the fan bases in this particular league?
Despite what people say, whether the game is growing or whether it's not, in my eyes it is, because there's different franchises going up around the league. There's different stadiums that are being built. There's new young talent that's coming in, and I think that's what you have to look at. You look at the statistics over the first year or two, and the crowds were up. To play in front of 69,000 in New York was special, and the majority of the stadiums that we visit sell out. So the interest is there. I always said when I first came to the US and to the MLS that this is not something that's going to happen over the next 2-3 years. It's going to take 5 or 10 years for this sport to get bigger. And I always also said that it's not going to be, I'm not saying it's going to be as big as basketball, American football or baseball, but it'd be nice to be up there, and it'd be nice to focus on soccer for a while, because everywhere else in the world it's the number one sport. There's a lot of young kids that want to play soccer out there. Before I arrived, and me and Victoria was talking about it, she's going to become a soccer mum. And
isn't she already?
Well, she is now. She is now. But that's it's great when you see the soccer mums and the parents taking the kids to soccer practice or games. It's my boys played in AYSO last year. And, to see the kids, even the young girls, when you see young girls playing in little pink jerseys and pink hair bobbles and things like that, it's the cutest thing you'd ever see.
How do you deal with the guys on the team and the chemistry with the guys on the team and how they relate to you as, who you are, a sports icon? There's no question about it.
That's what's great about the players that we've got in our team. They treat me as just one of the guys, which is what I've always wanted to be treated as. Whether I've won certain things in my career and played for certain clubs, I always just want to be treated as one of the guys. And I still get the jokes thrown at me. I had the beard a week ago, and people were putting up pictures of Wolverine on my locker.
Very lumberjack-like.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to have that. It's great to have the guys be like that to me, because it's what's important.
Are you the most fashionable guy on the team?
There's some good clothes in our locker room. There's also some scary ones.
I'll take that as a yes. Well, it's been wonderful, Bex, to have you here. We're still going to stay with Coach Arena in the next segment, but obviously a big deal for us to have David Beckham here in studio with the studio audience, getting the kids here, some love from the kids in their AYSO jerseys. Beck, it's been a real pleasure. Thanks for being a sport and coming out here and doing it. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.